Okay, so I got to do an update because obviously my graphics card has been dying a lot, which has caused some problems with recording and streaming, where often it would crash in like 15 minutes. It was just getting worse and worse at crashing. So I scheduled like 4 weeks of videos to go live, and obviously they've ran out now. Yeah, in that time I'd originally planned to do all the thumbnails for a lot of the videos that I've recorded that I haven't done the thumbnails of, and schedule even more videos and do a lot of other stuff. And then a whole heap of things have happened, so I apologise for not doing a lot of anything. But one, I took a week off because finally the council started paying attention. But because of that, I've had to move my bed back into my bedroom and not on the kitchen floor, where it's the furthest away from them being above the ceiling making antisocial noise that I could. But that's been leaving me more sleep deprived than ever. And so I've been really, really drained and exhausted and just feeling like shit, so I took a week off. Then the antisocial criminals living above dumped water through the ceiling in the bathroom. If you've seen the vlog channel, then you'd have seen the temporary accommodation I was forced to stay in, but that brought the ceiling down. And then, you know, obviously you can't record and play games when you're not in the property. But at that point I was like, okay, finally just send the graphics card off to get repaired. And so, you know, after that, after coming back, I did that. I expected, it's going to take a week at most. You know, they'll find a problem, they'll sort it, they'll send it back. Wow. So, you know, initially they didn't find it, and I had to go like, well, you know, did you try putting it onto high strain? Because, you know, it's fine when it's just sat in the computer, but when it's under high strain, you know, in like 15 minutes to up to 4 hours, it'll crash and break. And so they did it. They tested it, they left it on some game overnight, and it crashed in 6 hours, they said. So, you know, obviously they weren't necessarily playing or, you know, recording stuff streaming from another PC, so it wasn't, you know, necessarily doing that much, because it's probably just sat on a screen with the game open. But, you know, still, it crashed. So they have then had to send it off back to the manufacturer, and they've told me now that that's going to be up to another 4 weeks, and that took 2 weeks as it was to get that response. So now I've got to wait yet another 4 weeks to get my graphics card back, and then I can start doing some things. But obviously on the stream I've been just doing a lot of Twitch things. You know, that's going away at the end of the year. I'll do Twitch things forever until it comes back, I guess. But that does mean that there are a lot of games that I recently got. Like, I've done some videos for struggling, I just haven't got the thumbnails, and because how my PC works without that, I'm doing this on the gaming PC, and obviously a lot of the software is installed to just that PC, so I can't do all of those things on this PC. But for some reason, without the graphics, it's like 800 by 600, and chat doesn't even show on Twitch chat, so that's that's awful to use to interact with Twitch chat. I definitely can't do my thumbnails on it. The colours and everything are all weird, and it's just a mess. I can't do editing of videos to do the videos for the reviews. I've recorded several recordings for the reviews. They just need the edited content to do that, to then upload to the website to write the reviews. Writing the descriptions and stuff for the thumbnails I already have is a mess and difficult, but I should force myself to do it. But still, in that tiny window, everything is broken, nothing works properly. It's like it's on mobile mode. Everything is like it's on mobile mode, but it's a newer PC. It shouldn't be doing this. But, you know, obviously there's going to be 4 more weeks of delays until things get back to normal. But when we get that, I will start doing a lot of content. So I've got a lot of games that I've got to get content out for, so there'll be a lot of that. But I will also do some long streams, I guess, to make up for it. So a lot of this will be streamed over on Twitch, and so there's downhill mountain biking, there's obviously struggling, there's a few games that I'd taken just before the graphics card, and, you know, I'd planned to do, and did some content for. I just haven't done the thumbnail, so I can't even publish that. And then there's other ones that I've been like, yeah, I really want that, and then I got the key, so they will come in time and on the stream and also on the YouTube, because I'll get the VODs. But I'll do stuff, and I'll do a lot of stuff to make up for it. It's just it's not great. And then I'm still being sleep deprived by the antisocial neighbours. But now the council decided to suddenly 6 million emails and just stress me out on top of everything. So everything just goes wrong all at once. Of course it does. What do you expect? So but and the graphics card comes back, there'll be no more crashing. We'll be able to stream properly, and we'll be able to record things properly, and not lost footage, and not short tiny videos because I'm scared of it crashing and all of that. So I'll be able to get back to doing things normally and having fun and enjoyment. There'll be some Jackbox games, obviously with Daria and Gawain, and anyone else that wants to come along. Obviously I've made a lot of new cool interesting people with duets on things as well, so maybe I might try and get some of them to come along. Obviously going forward, the future after Sings is up in the air. I need to decide what to do with that, but I'll try and add some new elements. I found a cool thing that means I can put overlays on the stream, which I think make it a mess, but people like, but in a way that doesn't make it so that it's on the video, so I can keep the video relatively clean for editing for reviews and stuff, but also include like sub counters and donation counters and things like that on the stream. So that could be pretty interesting, and obviously with long streams and lots of things like that. So there's a lot of stuff that we can do. But yeah, it'll appear on the viewer's end, but it won't be actually through OBS. It'll be through an actual Twitch overlay thing, which is a different way of doing it. So there's some interesting stuff that I can do, but obviously I'm free for collaborations and playing multiple games. There's a lot of cool calibration things. I'm planning on buying Fall Guys in the Christmas sales as well. I'm playing that, and obviously we'll play that with Natalo because she's got it. Gwen's also got it, so maybe we'll make a group. I've tried applying for Twitch Rivals for it, even though I haven't ever played it on Steam or even played it. But I know I'll be good at it. So that'll be coming. Then there's a lot of stuff to do. Lots of content. There's a lot of content. There's like 100 videos that haven't been published at all, and for quite a few different games, and some interesting, some fun things. It'd be cool to get a compilation of all of the different fun moments, but I never pick them out. I never do. So anyone that wants to come and clip things on the Twitch channel and things like that, that would be really cool. But yeah, until I get my graphics card back, a lot of this is on holds. But there are plans of it. So there's designs in the works. It's just I can't really do anything at the moment whilst I'm waiting for this. And I really thought at the most it'd be a week until I got my graphics card back. I wasn't expecting it to take what would be, with the 4 weeks and the 2 weeks already, there'd be 6 weeks, and then obviously the half a week in the temporary accommodation, and then half a week waiting for the repairs, and then the week that I took off prior to that. I wasn't expecting to be away from it all for so long. I really wasn't, but oh dear. It's life. It's life, and I hope to escape this nightmare of the antisocial tenant who's threatening my life and just destroying the house and all of that shit, but it's all out of my hands. And I hope you all have a good Christmas, and I'll see you there. And we'll do some fun things for the Christmas streams, and hopefully I'll have my graphics card back by then. So but New Year's Eve, my main plan is play Twitch things till it closes. I think that'll be fun. We'll do party mode till it closes. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, and I'll try and get the content for the thumbnails that I do have up on scheduled. It's just a pain on how I'm having to do it right now with Sam's graphics card. It's not good. It's not convenient to do with modern YouTube layout. It's a difficult mess to get to anything to sort it all out. So yeah, that's an update for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. No, don't go live.